Hey, sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. I have a relaxing Sunday reset to share with you today. I'm getting started pretty early this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and make myself a cup of coffee just to kind of get that motivation to get going. We've been having some really cold mornings here, so cold to the point where we had to turn our furnace on as it just gets too cold in the house at night. It was getting down to like 63, 65 degrees. And for me and my husband, that's fine, but for the littles, we want it to be a little bit warmer than that. So we actually had to turn our heat on only at night, but it was a little bit cold this morning, so I wanted to go ahead and get a nice warm cup of coffee, get that motivation, and then go ahead and do some relaxing homemaking for the day. A lot of our trees here are starting to change color. Some of them have already changed and dropped their leaves, but most of them are starting to change. So the colors around here are about to get really beautiful, but I'm going to go ahead and start out today making my bed. It always kind of just gives me that push of motivation I need to continue doing the other things. And I'm also going to light the garland up on top of my bed as well. I had never had a bed frame where I was able to put garland at the top of it, and I think it is so cozy and so cute and just nice to have on at night as well. It gives you that little bit of like an ambient light, but it's not too much. It's just very relaxing. So I'm going to go ahead and light that up, and I'm hoping that I can find a good garland for Christmas to put up there as well, because I am so excited. I have such wonderful plans for our room this year for Christmas. I can't even contain the excitement with it, but I'm trying just a little. Otherwise, you guys would be getting some Christmas videos in October, but don't quote me that you might not. So we're gonna go ahead and make the bed and light this garland up and just enjoy all the coziness in here. I also wanted to wipe down both of our end tables. It had been a minute since I wiped those down, so I wanted to go ahead and wipe those down as well. And I'm going to be wiping the base of our lamps as well. The lamps in here, we absolutely love these lamps. They are some of our favorite lamps, and the light is just so warm and cozy. It's really going to be beautiful for Christmas, but it's really beautiful for fall as well. I can't wait to show you guys how the garland and the lights, like the lamps, look together. It makes you just want to enjoy your day and just sit in here and watch movies. I'm really starting to fall in love with our home even more. I loved it when we moved in because this place does have memories here, and it does hold a special place in my heart if you guys know the story about our home and how we got it and things like that. But I've just really been enjoying decorating it, even with some of my thrifted items, and just making it cozy, making it our own, and I'm really, really loving how everything is turning out. I need to wipe down this desk area. This area honestly becomes a catch-all so quickly. It's usually where the kids dump their stuff after school, where my husband dumps his stuff after work. Sometimes when we get things from the store, we don't want to put it away right away. It ends up over here, and I just don't know what to do with this area. It is in the kitchen, and it's like across from the stove area, but it just gets cluttered and it's kind of a weird space. I had some people tell me to turn it into a coffee bar, but I also feel like it's kind of a weird space to make a coffee bar. I just don't really know what to do with this area. So if anybody has any recommendations, I would love to hear your ideas. But we don't really use it as a desk area. We have no purpose for that really. But it is an area in here where we do have extra counter space. I'm just not sure what I want to do here. I think it would be really cute for Christmas to do a coffee bar type thing, but then I also feel like it's kind of awkward as that. So I'm just not sure. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know down in the comments. And with it just being a cozy, relaxing day, I did not want to get my big O-Cedar mop out on this day, so I'm going to go ahead and let my robot vacuum do its thing while I take care of the rest of the house, and I am so grateful for that. Sometimes I like to go through with my Swiffer and just Swiffer. Sometimes I like to get the O-Cedar mop out and do really, really good mopping, and then sometimes I like to just let the robot vacuum do its thing, and that is okay. So we're going to go ahead, wipe all the counters off while it's going. That way it can go ahead and pick up any crumbs that might fall, and that way the kitchen is done, the counters are clean, and the floors will be clean as well. I'm going to go ahead and get dinner started in the crock pot. I had some fully cooked barbecue ribs that I wanted to put in here, so I went ahead and broke the rack of ribs in half and then stacked them in the crock pot. And I'm just going to put these on low for a few hours. As they are already cooked, they just need to go ahead and heat through. And then I'm going to go to the TV and I'm going to turn on a fall ambiance with some beautiful music and just listen to that while I continue cleaning. I would like to take a moment and introduce myself. If you're new here, my name is Bethany and I love to create all things homemaking on my channel. I love sharing thrifting, thrift hauls, and decorating. I love sharing cleaning motivation, canning, gardening, just all the things that a homemaker does. I love to share here. I also love Jesus, so I like to share scripture from time to time, and I also like to ask if you guys are in need of prayer. I know I have a lot of new friends here, so I wanted to go ahead and introduce myself, and I would love it if you would say hi down in the comments and introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about you so I can go down there and chat with you and just welcome you for being here, because I can't thank you guys enough. Most of our cleaning is done, and I thought it would be really nice to enjoy a fall simmer pot. So I had some apples that needed to be used up, as well as a lemon, and I'm going to go ahead and put those in a pot with some water and just put that on the stove and let that simmer for a while and just let that fill the house with a beautiful aroma. While the simmer pot is going, my husband wanted to take the time and switch out all of our faucets. We had bought faucets before we moved into this house, knowing that we wanted to switch out all of the bathroom faucets. We just honestly have not had a lot of time. We've been trying to do other things around the house and also enjoy the bit of summer and fall that we have had with the kids, and so we just haven't gotten to these yet. But my husband wanted to take some time today and get to doing the faucets, so there's a little before and after for you in the master bathroom, and then we're going to go to the guest bathroom or the kids bathroom, and we're going to do that one as well, and I'm going to share a little bit more of the process of that. I know it's pretty simple to change a faucet, but sometimes it's just nice to take you along for it, and you can just kind of see all the details that go into it. Mind you, these faucets are 16 years old, so these have been in here since this house was built. And if you've ever changed a faucet, you know that they are not the cleanest things in the world when you are taking them apart. There was some pretty dirty details that I spared you guys just because it was gross to us. I'm sure it would be gross to you guys as well. But we're going to share most of it with you. So my husband's just going under there and he is removing all of that piping to take the drain out so we could get a new drain in. And I did just give you a brief overview of kind of just how it looked. It was quite gross. It was rusting the sink down here. So I'm taking some paper towel and some of my homemade vinegar cleaner, and I'm going to go ahead and clean this up to the best of my ability. And it did a pretty good job. There are some spots that are, just rust stains that I could not get up, but most of it I was able to get up and get clean, which is really nice. And the new drain that we're putting in is going to cover that. But changing faucets is not for the weak, that is for sure. It gets quite gross under here. Even under the faucet portion, you can just see all of the water buildup and just debris that got under there and the yuck that it left behind. But good thing is it's really easy to clean up, and with just a little bit of elbow grease and a little bit of scrubbing with a good cleaner, it really helps a lot.
Feels like I can fly. You can take me high.
So we got these faucets on Amazon. They came in a 2-pack, and I believe they were less than $100 for both of them. They are really good quality. They were very easy to install, and they look really, really nice. So I'm happy with this purchase. I'm happy that we finally got these installed. We're going to do the little test to make sure that there's no water leaking down below or spraying out up top, and sure thing, everything was all good, and they just looked so much better. It makes the bathrooms look nicer. It just makes me so happy to finally have these done. And I had recently went to Target, and they had a lot of the stuff in their dollar spot down on clearance, and these little jars were one of them. They were originally $3 in the dollar spot, but they were 50% off, so they were only $1.50 each, and I thought they would be very cute in our bathroom just to kind of revamp our space where we put our flossers and our Q-tips and cotton swabs and all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these up with that, and it looks so much nicer in here. And the last thing on my to-do list today was to go ahead and get the car a car wash. So we're going to go ahead and get the car a car wash, and that's actually going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, I would love for you to join my YouTube family by hitting that red subscribe button, and let me know down in the comments if you enjoy videos like this. As always, sweet friends, if you are in need of prayer, let me know down in the comments or write me over on Instagram or send me an email. I would be so honored to pray for you. But until I catch you in the next one, I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye, y'all.